What's going on, guys? Linus here, and welcome to Hard West. I've actually been looking forward to this game for quite a while, but it took a little bit for my review copy to arrive. But here we are. This is Hard West. It is a tactical... How do you even call that? It's sort of a turn-based... I think it's turn-based. Strategy, tactics game. I've seen it compared to XCOM, except this one is in the Wild West, and it has a pretty distinct visual style, which I think looks really, really cool. And then also, I really just like the Wild West style. So they should be very interesting. It is very different from XCOM in the how it works outside of actual missions, as you have several campaigns to play through. Now I tried the first mission just to see if the game would run very well and what it was like, which was actually very short. So we're just gonna do the first campaign called Hard Times, and let's see. Your journey on the Oregon Trail is halted by the harsh realities of the West. You find temporary solace in the gold trade, but bad times are just around the corner. Soon you will be forced to make choices that will shape your destiny forever. So obviously I played the first one, so I'm gonna have to restart this campaign. And we'll be playing it on, I guess, normal. There's, I guess, easy, normal, hard. And there's optional modes that include combat injuries and Iron Man. Combat injuries actually seems pretty interesting to me. Your characters gain debuffs when damaged badly, but over time they grow stronger for the experience. But I don't know exactly what it does, so I'm going to leave it unchecked for now. And let's go. Let's do this.
The Old West was a hard place. The only thing in abundance was poverty and firearms. Combine alcohol and hopelessness with greed, envy, lust, and pride, and death is often the result. Crude cabins stood alone in the wilderness, cut off from the outside world. People knew to mind their own business, but isolated, they grew ignorant and superstitious. Some said the devil walked the earth, said lost souls haunted and possessed the living, pushing them past the edge of sanity. In this harsh and dangerous country, no one had it easy, including your family. You were 6 years old when you traveled the Oregon Trail with your mother and father. Food was scarce, and your father, despite being a fine tracker and a crack shot, failed to find any game. It was as if every animal on the trail was spooked by some evil force. Your old man found a small village and tried to trade equipment for food, but this village was overrun by outlaws. They took your mother and decided to trade you and your father to white slavers. But he managed to break free, told you to hide, and set out to save her.
Alright, so that's how it begins. They took your character's mother away, and your dad is the one that has to save her. Play. Do you want to play the tutorial? Alright, so I already know what's going on, but we'll still do it so that you guys can also see some of the game's mechanics and how everything works, so let's do it. Hard West is turn-based. You start. In this mission, your father must rescue your mother, who's been kidnapped by evil men. You can only move within the range indicated. Alright, so this little yellowish, goldish outline indicates where we can move. And then it's basically the same as XCOM, where you can move faster, or you're further away, but when you do, you don't get to shoot anymore. Alright, so this is our character. This is father. He's got a 6-shooter. Like the saying goes, God made men, but the 6-shooter made them equal. So that's pretty cool. I don't know what most of these things really do or mean, or what's gonna happen, really. Like I said, I only played the first mission, which is extremely short. Cover is indicated by shield icons. Always stay in cover. There's half cover and full cover. Yeah, it's pretty obvious. It's also probably a good idea if you're watching this video to watch it in full screen so you can actually see and read all the text. There's a lot of small things on screen, like this little luck bar is so small that you would not be able to see it when you were not watching it full screen. Anyway, we have detected an enemy. All characters marked with red shield icons are enemies. This enemy's out of cover, so your shot will be very effective. So we can shoot him by clicking the shoot button. There's also a subdue button and a fanning button. But we don't have to use those. We're just going to shoot this guy. Boom, there we go. Outlaw was killed. Most actions require action points. Each character starts combat with 2 APs. Shooting typically uses up all remaining APs. When all of your characters are out of them, the enemy turn starts. So it's a pretty familiar mechanic, really. Alright. Each character has a certain amount of luck. High luck protects from enemy shots, but when they miss, luck is depleted. Alright. So he just missed me and we lost 40 luck because of that. So in a way, I guess luck protects you from getting hit. Alright, so let's move into cover here. Flanking this guy. And shoot. We have a 100% chance to hit. And there we go. Outlaw is done for. Alright, remember to reload often. Many weapons reload only a couple rounds at a time. So we have a 6-shooter, which has room for 6 bullets. We fire twice, leaving 4 rounds in the chamber. So I guess we're gonna have to reload. Because the game really wants me to. But they only reload a few at a time, so I'm not really sure how many they do. In broad daylight, you can locate enemies by their shadows. You can even shoot them if you have an unobstructed line of fire. Some materials, like cloth or foliage, can be shot through. So we can see this guy's shadow right here, so we know he's behind this tent. So apparently we could just shoot him. And there we go, outlaw killed. And our luck is getting very, very low. You run out of luck and are bound to be shot. You must take better cover. You can use objects in the environment to create more effective cover. So what this is, I'm actually not really sure what this is, but we can get behind it and then sort of flip it to create better cover for our character. There we go. I honestly don't know what this is, like some type of storage thing. So we got hit. The red bar shows your hit points. When hit, your luck is partially replenished. So we got hit. We lost 1 hit point, but we gained 60 luck. Father. I'm not sure if that's worth it, but okay, we have luck now. You have several abilities at your disposal. Some of them require luck. So fanning requires, let's see. Does it require any luck? It doesn't actually say. But this will fire 3 shots at the enemy with a small aim penalty, so let's do it. And there we go. That's it for the tutorial. You're on your own now. Well, that's, yeah, I feel very good about that. So we're just gonna go ahead and move into cover right here. And apparently there's no enemy around, so we can just move again. And just go in here.
She was nowhere to be found.
I'm not sure who Death is.
What was in it?
What's in the box?
The simple wooden box contained a head.
Oh no.
Your mother's head. Afterwards, your father found one of the gunmen still alive. The dying man rambled on about some unholy obligation, about promises made by the devil himself, and the rewards they would find in hell.
Alright, mission complete. So like I said, I have no clue whatsoever who Death is or why he was just narrating this. Although I guess there will be more cleared up about that in the future. And that's the only mission I played, so from this point onward, I'm in the dark just as much as you guys are. If only your prospecting was lucky enough, you could get in the Oregon Trail again. Alright, play.
You and your father were alive, but all your supplies were destroyed. No way you'd make it to Oregon now. Your father decided to stay put and build a life right there. Many years passed, and you grew up. You became a man.
Alright, after the fight. So the two of you took over the ruined railroad company buildings and tried your hands at farming. The soil was dry and the land was dangerous. You spent 10 long years scratching out an existence from the dirt. Now you are grown. You figured the two of you should try for Oregon again. It's what Mother would have wanted. Gold. Who would have thought they'd find it there, or here? And just when you needed cash for your journey. Time to strike it rich and get out of town before the outlaws and madmen showed up. They always do. The masked man controlled all the gold mining. His henchmen sold you a license that let you run 9 prospecting operations. Alright, so first things first, we got 35 gold. Let's see, this is Father. Now we also got Warren. That's us. He looks a little evil. Yeah, I'm not sure what heat means. Father was a reasonable, law-abiding... Oh god, where'd it go? Law-abiding man, the best role model a kid could have. He never lost hope, no matter what the hard, unforgiving West dished out. And there's Warren, that's you. After Mother died, you had to grow up fast. You were always impulsive, courageous, and wild at heart. You always believed in doing the right thing, no matter the consequences, and you never pulled your punches. Alright, so Warren has a 6-shooter as well. After the battle, I believe it said we just got some card. Oh, here we go, yep. We have a 10 of spades, and we have a jack of spades. Bounce bullets off 1 or more ricochet objects. That's an ability. So it just gives you extra aim. Alright. Courage. Bolster your parameters when surrounded by enemies. So I guess I'll give that one to Father. Yep, that's how it works. And I'll give this one to Warren. Again, I haven't played past the first mission, so I have no idea if this is a good idea. Alright, they're both essential. This person has a larger role to play in the unfolding events. Make sure they don't die. Look at that. Alright, so Warren is actually inferior to Father in a lot of ways. I guess it makes sense since he's supposed to be like 16 or something at this point. I believe they said in the intro that he was 6. And then, you know, 10 years later, blah, blah, blah. So he must be 16 now. Placer gold to... I don't know what any of this means. We got 9 mining licenses. Alright. So this is where we are. I'm guessing the one with the skull. I'm just going to click on Ugly Ditch and just see what happens. Everyone said there was placer gold down in the ditch, but most of it was buried deep under hard rock. Alright, so we could rinse the placer gold, costing us $15. Let's do it. You collected placer gold deposits by rinsing gravel and sand in a flat metal pan. Alright. Continue. So I guess we can maybe just do that again if we want to. Excavating deeper gold will take us $40. Let's do it. Let's see what happens here. Oh god. Alright. We didn't earn too much extra gold or money from that, so... Alright, let's go to neighbor's house. I'm not really sure what's up with this. I don't know what this whole thing is about. Why suddenly they're mining gold or whatever. It looked like the nearby farmhouse was inhabited. You paid them a visit and they turned out to be kind people. You exchanged pleasantries and the customary promises to help one another. More importantly, you met Florence, their beautiful, kind-hearted daughter. All you exchanged were a few glances, but you found yourself smitten. Alright. Not interested in prospecting themselves, the neighbors tipped you off about a couple of promising spots. Alright.
From the day you first laid eyes on Florence, she was all you could think about. It wasn't just desire that she inspired in you. It was the way she saw the best in you. The way she made you feel.
It's a little creepy how this death character is just narrating everything that my character thinks. But alright, let's go to Ford's shaft. The shaft have been thoroughly explored in the hard rock depth, but not much apart from that. Alright, so let's do the one that only cost me 15 bucks. Alright. So we got 16 extra out of it. We could go for the one that'll cost me 40. But I'm not sure that that is worth it. Let's go to the Demp mine. Alright. The mine looked like its hard rock depths were still untouched. There was probably gold down there. Alright, so let's do the one for 15. And okay, we didn't get too much from this one. 40 then. Let's try it. Again, not actually very okay. Inevitably, news about the gold spread. Overnight, several nearby homesteads and settlements were raided. Father worried you wouldn't make it out on your own. He figured you need protection. You disagreed but went along with his decision for the last time. So that means that we have to ask the crime lord for protection. Let's do that right away then. The Mexican said he'd help if you split your gold money with him. He left you a bunch of guns, some empty blessings, and a promise to send a vaquero to help out. Oh, look at that. Cheech joined the posse. And we got some guns. Alright, let's definitely check this out then. So we got this guy now. He's got a Western rifle and a sawed-off Cobra. He's not very good, he just has some good weapons. Alright, so we got a repeater rifle and a Navy gun. Bigger slugs, lower capacity. I guess I can just give this to him as a secondary. And then my character will take the rifle. I'm still not entirely sure what heat does, but it just went up. So apparently it goes up when you bring... Here we go, yeah, it goes up when you bring certain weapons with you. But I'm not sure why. Alright. Defend the homestead. So that's one thing that we're gonna have to do now. But we still have to mine gold until our license runs out. So let's go to Meadow. You noticed a young native woman with a basket, picking flowers and carefully selecting herbs. Alright. Initially started by our arrival, she then offered you healing herbs for sale. I'm not sure about this one, so we can buy them or inspect the basket and then seek them out for myself. They're very expensive though. $35 is a lot of money. I'm going to leave for now. Just keep my options open there. Alright, so let's start by just going to the homestead. The bandits were coming. It was the hour of reckoning, so we can just go or say we're not prepared. And then we don't have to do it right away. So let's actually go and go to the trade outpost. The proprietor was eager to exchange goods with you. So this is his inventory. He's got tobacco, aim, healing, extra movement, and a double shotgun. All I have is cash. I'm not gonna buy anything right now. Let's go to the Prospectors Camp. Prospectors, led by Alexander Kane, had been collecting gold using rinsing pans. Kane had vast knowledge of placer gold retrieving techniques. Alright, so we can learn secrets from him, but we don't have the money. So I take it that maybe we start earning money from doing missions, and then we can use that to, you know, mine for gold or something? You'd heard about this place, a rich mine that collapsed years ago on top of a bunch of miners, burying them alive. Their wives and children still decorate the entrance with flowers. It looked like you could squeeze in, maybe get some of the gold they found. It might not have been the smartest thing to do, but you got in. Yeah, let's go into the mine, why not? As you reach the first opening, you found a skeleton with its legs crushed under a boulder. You wondered if he bled out before he died of thirst. His shirt, though stained, was still intact and of very good quality. Alright, let's go deeper. The next cavern was cramped and full of stale air. You found a little gold, but still not much. Is there even a downside to going further? Like, can we die? Can something bad happen? I don't know. Let's find out. Wounded and weary. Oh god. You eventually reach the end of the farthest tunnel, and there inside a massive stash of gold. The air must have poisoned you because as you went to pick it up, you hallucinated a tall man in a suit, smiling and smoking. As you turned to leave, he said, "Just so we're clear, that's mine, but you can borrow it a while." Alright, let's go back. As you inched your way to the sunlight, you heard a low rumbling all around you. You hurried, hands trembling, heavy drops of sweat rolling down your face. You had just emerged, blinking into the sunlight when the mine collapsed behind you. But it just said that Warren had a bit of a spine fracture. It's a back injury. Causes stiffness and makes movement difficult. So, to remedy this, we can just wear some boots. It's a nice shirt. I'm not sure what this is supposed to do, but it exists. We also have a relic. Grants healing over time to allies in radius. I'll just give that to him as well. Yeah, I'll give it to him. And we got a lot of cash from this. So he did get an injury, and that's bad. But at the same time, we got a lot of money. So we're going to go back to... I think it was... Okay, let's go down mine. I just want to make sure. Still untouched. Alright. So we're going to go ahead and use $100 to do this. Oh my god, that's pretty good. Alright. We got a lot of gold there. And the Mexican crime lord raised our tax. Okay. Let's go to the Ford's shaft. Alright, exhausted. So, the place your gold deposit had already been exhausted. You can excavate a deeper rock. Or deeper gold. Let's give it a go. Still pretty good, actually. Collected the deeper gold deposits. Alright, go. We can still have the one for $100. Let's do that one. And we only got $5 from this. He also raised our taxes again. Alright, let's go to Ugly Ditch. This is like the only one remaining, I think. Mine it. And we still got some money. Alright, leave. So right now we have 593. Let's go to the trader. And barter with some of this money. I'm not sure what we're going to need it for, but I would not mind having a shotgun. I'll take, let's see, some healing herbs. I'll take 2 actually. And 1 tobacco. Yeah, let's go 2. Let's make 100 gold. And then I'll just pay... Oh, I have this shirt. But I'm going to keep it for now. Okay, there we go. And trade. Pretty good deal. And then we're going to give my main character, like I said, a shotgun. And we're giving... Let's see, 6-shooter. I'm going to take this guy's Western rifle, give him a 6-shooter instead, and I'll give my dad the Western rifle. And there you go. I'm not sure if any of this was at all a good idea. But what are you going to do about it? Crossroads. I think we're going to have to move there later or something. I'm not really sure. Let's just go and defend our homestead and get into an actual battle. Hour of Reckoning, let's go. Let's do this. Alright. He still has his spine fracture, but we got the boots. So he's feeling somewhat better. Although his HP is quite low, so we gotta be careful there. Let's go. Let's just see how this goes for me. You are well armed and prepared to defend your home from the bad man. Let's go. If Cheech dies, it'll cost you $200. That would be bad. Let's definitely try to keep him alive. Alright, so I take it we're not entirely sure where the enemy is. Got Warren here. Alright, one thing that is clear to me though is that we want them all to have some cover, so he'll keep an eye on this side of the house. Cheech is gonna have to get inside. Let's get him. Yeah. This will have to do for now. He's gotta get into some cover, and then Father is just gonna get into that corner, and I'm gonna... Courage. Alright, I'm gonna end my turn. Because I don't want to run out there. I think that's a stupid idea. Alright, so 3 bad guys just showed up. 4. 5. 6. 6 bad guys just showed up. Why? Alright, let's open fire at this guy. We have a 100% chance to hit. Actually, I want that one more than this one. I just want to take out the easier targets first, so fire. There we go. First bandit is down. Cone shot. Don't have the range here. We're using the shotgun right now, though. Not bad. Alright, this is just a thought, but what if I do use the cone shot? We got some pretty good range on this. What if I were to just run out of here and use the cone shot? Although, I am slightly worried that we won't actually hit them, and that would be quite bad. Alright, so we have 62% chance to hit. Well, how about this weapon, though? 75. That is better. Oh, look at that. So we can just bounce it off of this bucket at that guy. Are you kidding me? Is that actually possible? That's insane. It takes 20 luck. I want to try this. Just for the heck of it. Let's... Yeah. Let's ricochet this bullet like that. Okay. That's awesome, actually. That is just the greatest. Alright, let's have Cheech run out of here. There better be a Chong as well. Oh god. It's gonna cost me a lot of money if that guy dies, so let's try to keep him alive at least. Oh boy, is he actually gonna snipe? Wow. Interesting move. Oh boy, this could be very bad. It's quite bad. It's quite bad. Alright, so father... Let's see, we could shoot that guy. We could shoot this guy. I take it this is... Character aim, alright, blah, 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 defense. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, he must be targeting this guy then, but his cover shouldn't be that good. Courage, what does that do? Alright. I'm not really sure what I want to do here. Let's see, that guy's out there. Alright, let's switch to Warren. Switch back to the shotgun, because this guy's incredibly close to me. That's just an easy kill, so do it. See you later, buddy. Only 3 enemies remaining, then I'll have father. There we go. Let's see, yeah, I'm not sure about this one, actually. Alright, Cheech. I don't like these odds at all. Damage is slightly higher, but it's still not that great, really. I'm pretty sure he will hit this guy, but... it's just not the best. 2 damage, small percent chance, probably not worth it. If he runs over there, I can just flank him. Let's give it a go. This guy's only worth money. Aside from that, it's not that relevant, and he just ran out of AP. That could be pretty bad still. Sure, just take a shot. Missed. Okay. Oh, this is bad. This is definitely bad. This guy's gonna die. I'm not sure what the this enemy is thinking. Oh god, he got hit. It's a small hit though. Alright, so let's have him use his sawed-off cobra. Just instantly kill this guy. There we go. Bend it down. Then father can fire at... Can't hit the other guy, apparently. This could be bad. Door's now open, though, so we could actually just go here. That's a lot better. What if we switch to the... Alright. Not enough action points, because he already moved. Alright. Bandit, alright, just... Yeah, just take a shot. Alright, pretty good. Alright, and then... Warren... This is a tricky one. We don't have a lot of cover here. We could just go... Yeah, that'll have to do for now. Definitely want to keep him alive, though. I wish we had grenades, but we don't. That would have been pretty effective. Don't die on me, buddy. That's gonna cost me a lot of money. Alright, so definitely just take out the bandit. Alright. Apparently he's just very, very lucky. Switch to the rifle. Here we go. Just take a shot. We gotta take him out. There we go. Alright, so that leaves us only one enemy. Cone shot. What have we switched? It's better odds. Let's just go. There we go. So far, so good. Fanning. Well, just gotta go for it. Alright, we hit once. I mean, it's not bad. Ricochet. Alright, let's see what there is to ricochet off of. Not much, actually. We got a bucket into his back. Is that not gonna... Oh, here we go. 4 damage. That's great. Do it. That's insane. I love that. That's such a cool mechanic. Mission complete. And nobody died. So I take it that we did pretty okay then. Though you survived the attack, Father was worried. He said you should build an underground escape tunnel in case of another attack, but he also wanted you to call the shots. Cheech left apparently, so we could spend $200 on an escape tunnel. It just seems so out there, just to come up with an escape tunnel out of nowhere. Then again, they're not suggesting it for no reason, are they? Let's just do it. Father said he'd take care of the materials and construction. The bandits were attacking elsewhere. You ran to make sure Florence was safe. Alright, so that's what we're gonna do now. So we lost Cheech. I don't know why, because I kind of liked having him around. Although we do have his gun. So that's pretty cool. My spine is still fractured. Card screen. Shriek. How's that an ability? Damage enemies in sight. Extra movement is pretty nice, though. King of Clubs. Nearby enemies panic, and a lot of extra sight. I'll give that one to Warren. I'll give the movement one to Father. And there we go. Alright, anyway guys, I'm going to leave it there. If you'd like to see me play more Hard West, then make sure to let me know. And if you like the video, please consider leaving a like, as that really helps me out. And thanks for watching. So far I had a lot of fun with this game. This is actually really, really cool. And I'm excited to see where it leads. So thanks for watching, guys. And I'll talk to you later.